Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO Fan video. I'm your host LEGO Fan, and I do fun LEGO videos. I have about 10 steps per video, as well as cool Ben 10 videos. If you guys are new, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So, we're currently knee-deep in covering the vilgax arc, quote-unquote, of Season 3 in Ben 10. So that would be the second half of Season 3. And as you can tell, we're almost done. We got 2 videos left. And yeah, the way I run this is like a quiz. You got 10 seconds to guess which one the characters said in the line, as well as their name. If you guys are new, like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that sort of YouTube algorithm stuff. And with all that, let's see who our first character is. Looks like our first character up is Ellen. And it's this character here.
Where did you hide my key?
Of these characters, which one said that line, and what is their name? 10 seconds, good luck. So this is a one-time villain and my favorite one-off villain of the Ben 10 series, which is Ragnarok. I've been bringing him up numerous times, and you've been seeing his picture numerous times. Now we'll finally get to cover him. So, Ragnarok's species is unknown, but he first appeared in Vendetta, where in the flashbacks he was attempting to steal our star and sell off its energy to the highest bidder. But then his key was taken by Devon. So he proceeded to chase after them and managed to blast the ship and make it dead in space. He then fought Devon and Grandpa Max, and actually managed to kill Devon. But then Max, in a fit of rage, sent him into the Null Void, where he was put in prison. He then escaped from the Null Void and ransacked Kevin's home in order to search for the key to his ship, so that way he could continue his mission. He also searched his storage unit for some reason. And he actually did manage to get the key and got on board, but Kevin managed to destroy the ship, and it sucked him into the star. So, into the sun. So, he can fire any deep blast from his hands, which he's pretty accurate with. He can blast off this attack to get to high ground, and also deflect any sort of magnetic projectiles that can come at him with it. So, like magnetic waves, such as the attacks done by Lodestar. He's also very strong and durable, cannot be harmed by gunfire or regular fire. He's also very fast and has a ship that he can pilot that can fire lasers. He also has a second ship that can steal a star's energy. He's also very smart and a great fighter with great reflexes. He can teleport, and with the key, his ship can return from hyperspace, and that's inserted into his head via that little star pattern you see on his forehead. But he can't deflect a null void gun attack. He can be electrocuted. His energy attacks can be absorbed and shot back right at him. And his teleportation can be predictable, and with a special spell, it can be tracked. He's also not above mercy, and the key in his head can be removed. Okay, we're going to be in for a long one now, and this character's first line is...
You're the one who suggested miniature golf.
Of these characters, which two said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the character Gwen Tennyson. So we have her human form and her anodyte form, even though that she doesn't show her anodyte form in this second half. Come on. So Gwen is half human, half anodyte. Oh my god. Sorry. Who first appeared in the episode Ghost Town and appeared in all subsequent episodes other than Above and Beyond. So, she's shown to be more intelligent than Ben. Soren has his brain to has the brain to his brawn. She's also a good hacker and a skilled fighter, more specifically in Jiu-Jitsu, has knowledge on magic and magical artifacts, knowledge on medicine, possesses the Eye tricks in an alternate timeline, knowledge on the elements of the pure Taylor, good with a bow and arrow, rides a hoverboard, knows about the ocean and its creatures, can ride a motorboat, good with computers, is agile, can receive messages through an energy field, is very sneaky, can pilot a spaceship, can operate a laser gun, a good dancer, her mana is durable, and she's able to absorb mana. She also knows how to use a radio, a good team player, and is a plumber. In terms of magic, she also can. This magic can break through cement and rocks, and in her anodite form, these attacks are stronger, with her mana also being able to go through cement and use as a fast projectile. So this anodite form can also cause a huge explosion. She can retrieve info from a person's memories and wipe them. She can also track teleporters, time travel, suspend people in mana, erase memories, summon objects, form a helmet with limited air, cushion her fall with mana, levitate anything, including herself, create portals to other dimensions via tracking, and teleportation via tracking. She also has a magic blast that can turn into an explosion, make shields or walls, make wind, and use her mana to redirect war, form smoke to block out people or lift the ground to do it, control items, make certain items crumble, blow up stuff, control certain objects, locate a spell, which he sometimes levitates in order to do so. Has a warp spell, a bubble spell, could create a sonic pulse to track technology. She can form platforms that can be thrown as projectiles or used as walls. Can form explosions. She can read minds, has a magical rope. Can make light. Can blast her mana outwards, which can break through metal. Has laser eyes and a laser beam. Can make mana cuffs that restraints. Blast off mana blasts. Her mana can bounce. With Restro Abilimenti, she can siphon magic and back into her. And can form a brick with mana, which is pretty heavy. However, she's grossed out by Grandpa Max's cooking. Can be death objectives. She can be selfish, she loves cutting. If any sort of magic shield or wall is broken, she's weakened. She can't track technological beings like ship. She needs to focus to use her tracker spell. She has arachnophobia and claustrophobia, so the fear of spiders and the fear of closed spaces. And neuroinhibitors prevent her powers from being used. Alright, the next character up, after that very long one, is this.
No way, Manny. The wrench told us to wait here.
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character Pierce Wheels. So he's the last of the plumber kids that we're going to be covering. He's half human, half unknown, which is Ardit's species, and only appeared in the episode Above and Beyond, leading the plumber kids in battling Ben at the Delta Ion Station. But he ended up with Alan after he got separated from Manny and Helen, who decided to do their own thing. But Alan eventually got lost along the way, and he got separated from him too. And during this time, he battled the alien Goop, and actually was the only one that actually beat Ben in the fight, managing to knock away his anti-gravity projector and run away, and teamed up with the others to battle Big Chill, which they chased away, and then later Humongous Toy, managing to beat them both, and he was sent to Summer's Academy for his heroics and self-sacrifice, or planned self-sacrifice. I haven't specified, but if you want to understand what it is, I kind of spoiled the episode a little. But watch the episode Above and Beyond so that way you can understand what I mean by the self-sacrifice, because it's kind of hard to explain without spoiling anything, which I try not to do. So he's the leader of the whole Plumber's Kids group, so that includes Helen, Manny, and Alan. He also, the jetpack, is very agile, has knowledge on plumber bases, is a great fighter, can climb vertically, has a super jump, can break off spikes on him to use as weapons and extend them. He also can spawn and grow spikes wherever it has money to act as a defense, and curl up in a ball to launch spikes out. These needles can also be shot out, which can paralyze or knock out a person who are strong enough to get stuck on cement. But he is quick to anger and can be hurt by his own needles. He can get stuck on the ground and often clashes with Manny. Next character up really only has cameo appearances, but he's such a noteworthy character that I had to include him. And that would be the character that speaks this line.
Vilgaxia is safe again, sire. The people love Something wrong, my liege?
So, which one of these characters said that line? 10 seconds? Good luck. So that would be Siphon, this character right here. Only really briefly appearing in the episode Primates offering advice to vilgax being at his side during the first scene, and then in Secret of Chromosome briefly to give vilgax a tissue for his cold. So he commands vilgax's minions and is considered to be vilgax's counselor. He has knowledge on alien tech and how to operate it, and by some button presses he can form a shield to protect him from any sort of attack. Has a more powerful version of a grenade, a bubble shield that can set up a battle arena for vilgax. Has knowledge on the galactic rules of conquest, can teleport, is great with technology and can hack cameras, but he is loyal to vilgax to a fault, which can be used against him, and as pointed out by vilgax, he can be reckless with his advice. Next character up has their first line of this. Just wait.
And 5 centuries later...
Okay. Which two said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that is the main character himself, Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, aka Ben 10. He's a human first appearing in the namesake episode Ghost Town, and appeared in all other episodes after that. He has the power of the Omnitrix to grant him the power of any alien he or it chooses. It can power up if it's ever in danger with no recharge. He can also scan DNA to add to aliens and repair any sort of DNA malfunctions on someone else. Can quick transform between different aliens, often called Master Control. Can change in and out of his alien forms with no need to wait till it times out. Revive extinct species according to Azimuth, and capture any DNA samples of other species to add to the Omnitrix or any loose aliens that may have escaped. He's also trying to figure out clues and is very resourceful, so he's very smart. He can read alien, can swim, is a great leader, possesses a hoverboard and knows how to ride it. Is very agile, is fast, is a great rock climber, can pilot a spaceship, operate a laser gun, can play soccer really well, specifically goalie. And he can ride a bike, is able to remove the Omnitrix through unknown means, knows how the Rustbucker works and any subsequent versions, is a decent fighter and has pretty good balance, is the voice of reason within Alien X, is a highly respected throughout the galaxy, and is considered a plumber. But he gains any weaknesses that the aliens may have and retains any damage that they may have taken. He's also pretty much useless when it's timed out and could choose the wrong alien or just simply doesn't work. He often is also desperate for awards which can get in his way. He's also very gullible, can be taken by surprise, cares about his family, which could be a strength or a weakness, has coulrophobia, which is the fear of clowns, is grossed out by Max's cooking, easily trapped under debris, weak to electricity, can be hypnotized, is not strong, has a very big ego, which has only grown since after the hybrid loss, which made him very self-centered and rude/impulsive. He's also prone to jealousy, not familiar with how the Omnitrix works, and tends to over-rely on it. He can also be single-minded. This Omnitrix can also self-destruct, can be selfish. The Omnitrix is weak to magic, can do stupid things when in love. Is biased sometimes against Kevin, is quick to judge, and can make him blind to the truth. If he does quick transform, he can wipe it out, and same with the DNA aliens if he wants to convert them back, and can be overconfident. Whew, we're covered only 6 characters now. Yeah, and this is the next one.
I'm at Plumber Research Satellite Delta. Something's happening up here. It's Ben. Easy. No time to explain. We need your help. Get here as soon as you can.
Which one of these characters said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be Grandpa Max. We got this one, and I should have said that there's 2 versions of it, but I'm pretty sure you can tell that there's a second version, which is him in his plumber suit. He is a human first appearing in Above and Beyond, kidnapped, quote-unquote, by Ben, and was up to the plumber kids to save him. but it's later revealed to be just a training mission to see if they are ready to be sent to Plumber Academy, and Max said yes and sent them off to Plumber Academy. In Vendetta, he told the story of Devon Levin to Ben and Gwen, which showed him younger, taking on Ragnarok before Devon was fatally shot, and in a fit of rage sent Ragnarok to the No Void. Then in the final battle part 1, he was targeted by Albedo but managed to survive and escape to contact Ben, warn him about Albedo, but Ben ran away before he finished, because Albedo contacted Ben at that time. Then in the final battle part 2, he saved Ben from vilgax before driving the Rustbucket away from the fight, and took part in the final battle helping Gwen steer the ship away from Bellwood. So he's a very good hacker and has an ID mask which he can use to turn himself invisible. He also has knowledge about aliens and the Omnitrix, is a good spy, as in spy skills, is a wisdom giver for Ben, tending to give him good advice, is somewhat strong, quite durable for his age, knowledge on medicines, and access to plumber bases as well as a plumber suit, which is equipped with all the gadgets and enables him to fly. He also knows of other worlds how to operate alien ships, spy cubes to watch events, laser guns, knowledge on ancient legends, fly a helicopter and a car and swamp boat, has knowledge on the No Void, survival skills, somewhat agile, can pilot a spaceship, can operate and fix a jetpack, a good mechanic, grapple gun, neuronap gun, holographic projector, good fighter, great leader, control no guardians, fusion grenade, and a plumber badge, which is indicated to spy people via them. While he's old and not as spy as he used to be, he's easily annoyed by Ben and Gwen's constant bickering. When he has an objective, he often stays dead set on, not care about anyone or anything else, can get sidetracked, is gullible, and due to his plumber years, he's recognizable in space for both villains and heroes, and he can be mind controlled by the hybrid. Alright, the next character ups actually don't speak at all. So, which one of these characters is the Tekadon robot? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here. It's an alien robot, first and only appearing in the episode Primus, appeared at the beginning, fighting the gang, and almost beat by Lodestar by being pulled apart with the sand destroyed. By the time that so Kevin and Gwen had to finish the fight with Kevin managing to rip off his head. It's unknown if it survived the attack or not. So he can fire lasers out of either his fingers or palm. The palm is considered stronger. It also has enhanced strength, strong enough to break through Kevin's transformation and Gwen's mana. It also has enhanced durability and intelligence, able to adapt to any sort of situation. It can also regenerate lost limbs, shapeshift its hand into a gun somewhat fast. They are mass-produced, however they are very rarely seen in an army. Can merge with humans that possess them and maintain consciousness even if one part still remains. And if it feels death is near, it can release a fast little hand bite to escape while the main body dies. But its regen and merge are a slow process and takes time in order to do so. And if it's merged with the person can't fight back. It can be restrained by mana, and if its head is ripped off, it will officially die, and it can be pulled apart by magnets. Next character also doesn't have any lines, and that will be the Prince of Leota, aka the Tiffin. Which one of these characters is that character? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here, which is probably the cutest character you've ever seen in Ben 10. Is a Leoden first appearing in and only appearing in the episode Con of Wrath, where Ben was tasked with delivering him to Jared, encountering a few bumps along the road before finally having him delivered, only for him to be eaten. And shocked at this sight, Wrath jumped down his throat to retrieve him, and the prince left with the others happy to be alive. So he can hover and is highly flexible, in other words, able to absorb hits, and can accidentally mess with tech like the Omnitrix and as a transportation pod. But it lacks any sort of limbs unless you count the little dial up on his head, and is still a baby and is curious about mostly everything. Next character up has their first line of this.
The power is unbelievable. I can do anything.
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So, that is the character and my favorite alien, Goop. A polymorph first appearing in Primus, where Vilgax changed into him thanks to Ben's help, and vilgax managed to play around with him for a little bit before Ben grabbed the anti-gravity projector and turned it off, which rendered him useless, and then Ben took the Omnitrix back. Then in Above and Beyond, he was used to battle Pierce and was the only alien to actually get knocked out, with Pierce managing to get away before being knocked out by Goop, and timed out after Pierce ran. I think I meant to put that the other way around, with Goop managing to get away before being knocked out by Pierce, timing out after Pierce ran. So he has some playability and is slippery, with his anti-gravity desk being able to be used as a razor. It also can hide in water and has enhanced agility and nigh on indestructible. It can also regenerate and if blown up, can recollect his parts. Connect to small cracks, expand its size, is strong, and can wrap around and tie up a person to the point where they can control their movements, and extend its body to encase a person as attack or in order to capture a person, which can be formed into a ball. He can also toss its goo as a projectile and turn his hand into a gun to fire it, making it strong enough to break through metal. His goo is also acidic, and he can reform his body to avoid projectiles, reshape his body like as well to see under cracks, But if his anti-gravity projector is knocked away, turned off, destroyed, or any sort of thing, it becomes a puddle and unable to attack or do much of anything, and at this point the Omnitrix can be easily taken from him. Next character up has their first line of this. Of these characters, which one is Ultimate Humongosaur? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here. It's an evolved Vilgaxasaurian, first appearing in Final Battle Part 1 used by Albedo in order to beat up Ben's Humongosaur and succeeded in almost killing him, but he was stopped by Vilgax and was still in this form when the episode ended. Continuing on from that, in the Final Battle Part 2, he wanted the Omnitrix back, but Vilgax said no and decided to keep it and change the virus into Humongosaur. They overwhelmed Ultimate Humongosaur and timed out and was captured. So he has enhanced strength and durability as well as a super jump and super smash. But his main ability is the fact that he can change his hands into a gun in order to fire missile-like projectiles. Apparently they're like hollow bones or something. It's never been explained properly. But he can no longer increase his size, which actually that's kind of a good thing. And he can also be overwhelmed. Next character up has their first line of this. Which one of these characters said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be Spider Monkey. This character right here. An Arachna Champ, only appearing in a few episodes, first appearing in Busy Box, battling the Destructor as Kevin, and managed to wrap him up, but then a mimic Spider Monkey burst out of the webbing and webbed him up instead, which is when he ran out of power. Then in time, Heroes and alternate Ben changed into him at an unknown time and was captured by Hex and chained up in the dungeon. He was timed out when he was freed. Then in the Final Battle Part 1, he was used by Albedo in order to get Max, but he failed and got a frying pan stuck to his face. And after getting it off, he changed to Wrath. Then in the Final Battle Part 2, he appeared briefly to show off the power of the Bioids. So he has 2 extra limbs and can either walk on all 4 or just 2. He can also shoot his weapon out of his tail, which is very durable and sticky. This can encase people or help pull them back. And used as some sort of slingshot or net, can swing from this weapon, throw people elsewhere, or is strong enough to even stop cars. He also has an advanced agility and can walk on his own weapon, is very durable, is strong, has good hearing, is fast, can swing on trees or in the city like Spider-Man. He has a prehensile tail, enhanced jump, a great fighter, enhanced balance, and can climb vertically. But he can be encased in his own weapon and unable to get out, and tends to taunt at times. Alright, last character for the day is the Pickaxe Aliens. So which one of these characters is the Pickaxe Aliens? They don't have any sort of line, so it's just chittering. So 10 seconds, good luck. So, as I said, the first line is just Chittering, and these are the pickaxe aliens here. And it's unknown what their species is, and appeared alongside Volcanus in Con of Wrath to aid in fighting Ben and the gang. They were pretty much all beat up in the end. So they are a small army full of Volcanus, so they are very numerous and could go to other planets with Volcanus. And as their name suggests, they have pickaxes, which are sometimes electrified and are strong enough to break through mana. They are also very sharp, and some might even throw them with decent accuracy. Some also have minecarts in order to haul away goods, and they are all loyal to Volcanus. However, they are weak on their own, not that smart, and not that durable. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be covering the remaining characters that you see here in the next video. And I'll see you guys then. So long.